Couple of seconds about Bioforum. We are a global CRO, been in business for more than 15 years, and with locations in the US, in Europe, in South Africa, as well in Australia and India. And we focus on the data side of things. So we have services covering data management, biostatistics, statistical programming, medical writing, and project management. A quick introduction of myself. My name is Paul Milan. I am heading up the biostatistics group at Bioforum. I started my career back in 2003 as a trial statistician at a large CRO. And about 5 years ago, I joined Bioforum to focus on training and growth within the department, and building up the group's capacities and expertise. I am located in Bloemfontein in South Africa. I will be moderator for today's session, so I will now go over and introduce our speaker, Sivan Weiss. So Sivan, the floor is yours.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Paul. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. So I am Sivan. I am a biostatistician. I am more than 20 years of the field in the industry. Most of this year, I've been in several roles in Teva Pharmaceutical, and since then, I've been a statistical consultant. So why am I telling you that I'm more than 20 years in the field? Not to let you know that I'm old, but to let you know that during those 20 years, I did saw a change in how protocol of clinical trials are written in regard to the analysis set section. Since the Estimand framework came to our world about 10 years ago, things have been changed. This is still a process that isn't going. It takes time, and I really hope that the process will take momentum, but there is a change, and I'm going to talk about today about this change and why it is needed. So let's begin. So what is the connection between ITT, pair protocol, and the Estimand framework? My purpose today is by the end of this talk, I will be able to convince you that if you will use the Estimand framework correctly, if you'll be able to define exactly the Estimand and what you want to estimate, and you put it in the protocol, then you will no longer need the pair protocol. I hope I will be able to convince you of that. Moreover, it is problematic to use pair protocol if the Estimand is not properly defined. This is the agenda for today. I'm assuming that everyone here already heard about the Estimand framework and you got the chance to learn this subject. So I'm not going to teach Estimand framework from scratch, but I will do a short reminder of the terminology related to Estimand. After that, I will go to the pair protocol effect. What are we estimating in pair protocol and why is it problematic? Then we will switch to talk about adherence and how Estimand can handle the issue of adherence or the analysis given adherence issue. Then I want to tell you about a study that I just recently and actually still am supporting, in which we encountered exactly those issues with the pair protocol and how we resolved it. Then we will summarize and make some conclusion, and then hopefully we will have several minutes for questions and discussions. So this talk is based on 2 papers, both by Kin. The first one is specific, talks about